What's up, guys? Glad to be here. Let me introduce myself. I'm always trying to come up with the best way to introduce myself. I'm JYP of JYP Entertainment. First, I want to thank McCory and SparkLabs for putting this event together and having me speak at this great event. And to be more honest with you, the reason I came here today was my friends at McCory told me that if I do this event, our stock price tomorrow will skyrocket. So that's the real reason I'm here. But one thing that surprised me is that I thought you guys told me that stock price will skyrocket tomorrow, right? After I do this event, but on my way here, I realized JYP Entertainment stock price hit the highest price ever today. So when this presentation is finished, and tomorrow morning, I'll be looking at the stock market, and I might call you tomorrow. First, it's been a while. It's been over 20 years since I started this company. Back then, it wasn't really an industry. It was just more about my passion, love for the music, and trying to help other guys who have talent. But more and more, I started doing this, building this career, it actually became a company. And now it's actually bigger than me, bigger than us. It's influencing all the kids around the globe. So first, I want to show you a quick journey of JYP Entertainment with the video that I prepared.
나
Actually, we're moving into this new building in 2 weeks. And we're not trying to make this just a change of our venue, but this into a great opportunity to take the next big step that is necessary. So today is the first day that we're announcing the new vision to a new step our company is willing to take, and we're calling it JYP 2.0. So I came up with 4 main themes about this new step that our company is taking. First, the biggest difference is we're reforming our whole company. Till last year, our company was categorized by its functions. For instance, like marketing division, promoting division, management division, A&R division. So all the divisions were actually categorized by the work they do. But I think it was around 2015, 16, I started to realize the more bigger that our company started to grow, I realized this wasn't fast enough. The process of manufacturing content wasn't fast enough. It would compare to the artist and the growth that our company was generating. So that was my biggest problem. So 2 years ago, I started an experiment. So my first experiment was I created a special task force to handle just one artist and that one artist only, which means they had their own marketing person, they had their own promotional person, they had their own management person. So everything was being handled inside that task force. And then the artist that I put in that task team was twice. So for the past 2 years, everything and anything related to twice was handled by that task force. So that was my first test, and actually the result was amazing. Everything was so much faster. It was efficient. And then the communication between the person in charge and the artist was much more better than before. So we finally came to a conclusion. We're trying to make 4 little companies inside this one big company. So now JYP will be a company combined of 4 labels. So we distributed and allocated all our artists into one of these 4 labels. So the process will be much more faster, much more efficient, and the speed of manufacturing contents will be enhanced dramatically. And actually, that's the biggest reason of our company's success within the past 1 year. Early last year, our company was worth less than $160,000 US. I mean, the market value of our company. And today, it went over $900,000 US, close to 6 times. And we believe this structure will take us to the next level. The second theme, globalization by localization. I know it kind of sounds weird. The first K-pop was basically exporting Korean contents overseas, Korean stars, Korean music, Korean dramas, and it was pretty popular. The second stage was blending in foreign talents within the Korean artist. Like, the first thing we did to do that experiment was we put in this artist called Nickun, who is a Thai American, into our group called 2PM. And it was a great advantage to export our contents overseas. So that was the second step. Now, I believe the next step of K-pop will be developing and producing and releasing foreign talents. The first project we did is this group called Boy Story. It's made of 6 Chinese young boys whose average age is 13. They're all Chinese who are from mainland China. So I spent 2 months in a van traveling around China, going to each small cities, doing small auditions to find the next young talent. Out of that, we end up having 6 amazing talents who we trained in our facility through our training program, and we debuted them officially 2 weeks ago. And they debut at #1 QQ music video chart, which is one of the most influential charts in China. So obviously, this experiment is in a really good path, and we believe this is the future of K-pop. The next project that we're preparing is a Japanese girl group made of all Japanese girls. Not like Twice. Twice is made of 3 Japanese girls mixed with Korean girls and a Chinese girl. But this new project will be solely Japanese. To help you understand it, basically it's like Twice with all Japanese girls. Mainly targeted for Japan and also globally, but they will end up debuting in Japan. We prepared this for a very long time, and we're expected to debut them late next year or early 2020. The third theme is called JYP Music Factory. So we succeeded in enhancing the speed of manufacturing these contents. So now it's faster. So we release much more contents compared to our old days. But the side effect that can come with this is that the quality may drop because we're making so much more contents. So I had to come up with the idea that will maintain the quality of our contents. So in this new building that we're moving into, it has 9 dance studios. So we could develop young talents, teach them, and have enough room for them to practice. It has 18 vocal rooms that artists and also trainees can practice and learn. And this is my favorite part. 7 producing rooms. This is on the 8th floor. So including me, there will be 8 producers constantly working at the same floor. This means not only these 8 producers will be making music by themselves, but at the same time, it'll enable them to work together on a lot of projects. So not only the quantity, but the quality is expected to be at a highest level. And also 11 recording booths, which is unheard of. And 2 mixing rooms. Mixing is basically the last procedure of finishing a song. So far, no company, as of I know, has this much music manufacturing space in their building. So this will enable us to make amazing amount of contents, but at the same time maintain its quality. And the last theme is creativity from happiness. Especially in the creative business, I don't believe working hours give you great results. It's all about ideas, brilliant ideas. I need my artists, my producers, my musicians, and my employees to come up with brilliant ideas. So how can that happen? If my employees are tired and exhausted, how can they come up with great ideas? So the last theme, but the most important theme, is trying to take care of our employees, make them in the best condition they can ever be. So in order to do this, first is work-life balance. Now, the Korean government announced that this new law will be in effect. Every employee must work less than 52 hours a week. The big companies will start earlier, but middle-sized company like JYP Entertainment, we have to meet this law starting 2020 January. So we have a year and a half to prepare for this. So we're willing to try a lot of different things to see what works and what doesn't work. What will actually make this possible. So we are ready to hire much more employees to meet that criteria that the government proposed. But at the same time, we're going to come up with a lot of systems that efficiently makes them work less than 52 hours a week. And second, healthy lifestyle. I really believe this has direct effect on the ideas that the employees generate. On the top floor of a new building, we have a restaurant that serves organic food. Every material will be organic, from garlic, from rice. I mean, yes, it costs a little bit of expense, about 1.5 million a year, but I definitely believe it's worth it to make our employees and our artists and our musicians healthy as they can be. And also at the first floor, we serve organic coffee, organic teas, organic fruits. I mean, the cafe is open to the public, so anybody who wants to stop by can stop by. The top floor restaurant is just for employees and heavy investors, just in case if you guys want to use it. You know what to do. Mental care. We designated a lot of psychiatrists. We personally handpicked the psychiatrist to regularly consult all our employees and our artists. Not only to take care of their mental health, but also just in case they have a problem that they cannot tell anybody. For instance, with their senior officers or maybe within the company that really makes them hard to talk about. So when you consult the psychiatrist, he will make sure that this is reported directly to the CEO of the company. So these are the main 4 themes of JYP 2.0. And I hope this was enough to make you excited to buy our stocks tomorrow morning. I wanted to talk more, but I really want to make this opportunity to answer any questions you guys have about our company or maybe regarding our industry and K-pop. So thank you, and from now on I'm going to accept questions. Feel free to ask anything. Thank you. So how do we do this?
질문 있으면 손을 들어주세요.
다시 한번. Give them mic.
네, 안녕하세요.
네.
창업가를 연예인으로 만들어 보실 생각은 없으신가요?
일찍 만났어요, 저를 초등학교 때. 조기 교육. 이제는 진짜 중요한 얘기인데요. 물론 가볍게 생각할 수도 있겠지만 이제는 춤, 노래뿐만 아니라 언어를 최소한 1개 이상 해야 돼요. 그래서 대부분 저희가 초등학교, 늦어도 중학교 때는 뽑아서 언어를 가르치기 때문에 좀 일찍 왔어야 되는데 아쉽네요. 다음 질문.
I'm a Korean American. I have a question. How do you plan to overcome the glass ceiling against the Asian male stereotype that you see in the Western world has been perpetuated for 70 years by the media as Asian men is inferior, this and that. So,
I think the younger generation of the Western world, they really don't see color anymore because they don't follow the stereotypes that the older generation had. They are just YouTube generations. They just don't see color. And you see a result of that by all these K-pop artists being successful in the Western part of the world. So I think that glass ceiling is already cracked. And we are showing results. Our artist, GOT7, is having 2 shows in the US in July, and one at the Forum, which used to be the Lakers court, and one at Barclays Center, and both of them are sold out. Not by Asian Americans, but by Americans.
Hi, my name is Michael. It's a
Hi.
pleasure to meet you.
I see too.
제 영어로 질문할게요. But
That's weird.
아시죠? 그냥
Korean guy speaking in English and a white guy speaking in Korean. That's amazing.
많이 달라졌죠?
Yeah.
So I've been in Korea for a while, and I've seen K-pop really grow in popularity. And actually, when I went back to the US for a few years, I actually did a community radio show on K-pop, and it was really cool. And I think now it's become even more popular over the years. And personally, I've seen, and actually there's a new Netflix documentary series where they did a special episode on K-pop and talked about the production value being so much higher, and the colors and the quality are so amazing, and the ability to produce. And I think your ability to do the globalization and localization is really interesting. But I wonder, like, from your opinion, how important was YouTube and then other distribution channels, and moving forward, other new distribution channels to actually that you've been able to leverage to actually grow that industry and grow the popularity of K-pop around the world?
To simply answer your questions, without those global platforms such as YouTube, this was almost impossible. I'm pretty sure this was impossible. To go through their medias, every domestic territory have their own domestic platforms, right? And to crack that is almost impossible. So without this global platform, YouTube or other SNS platforms, it wouldn't have been possible at all. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
네, 안녕하세요.
예.
어떻게 보면 좀 말씀 주신 거랑은 조금 다른 질문이긴 한데 제가 알기로 사옥이 지금 강동구 성내동에 새로 하시는 걸로 알고 있는데 기존에 계시던 곳도 강남구고 뭐 SM 같은 경우도 강남에 있고 내지는 방송사는 지금 거의 서쪽에 많이 있는데 뭐 혹시 특별히 그쪽으로 검토를 하신 이유라든지 그런 게 있으실까요?
특별한 이유는 없고요. 그냥 지금 있던 곳에서 멀지 않은 곳 중에 우연히 좋은 자리가 있어서 그렇게 됐어요. 뭐 강동구청장님과 뭐가 있거나 그런 건 전혀 없습니다. 예.
안녕하세요. 저는 지금 스타트업에서 재직 중인 버즈빌에서 재직 중인 유희수라고 하는데요. 개인적으로 굉장히 엄청난 팬이어서 질문을 할 수 있게 돼서 영광이고 오늘 이제 2.0 전략에 대해서 들을 수 있어서 정말 좋았어요. 그래서 들으면서 지금 가장 항상 개인적으로 궁금했던 부분이 엔터테인먼트 사는 뭐 컨텐츠 그게 뭐 가수에 따라도 달라질 수 있겠지만 그 개별 아까 트와이스를 상대로 실험을 시작하셨다고 하는데 그런 태스크들의 성과를 어떤 지표를 보시고 이제 측정하시는지 궁금하기도 하고 저기 나와 있는 컴퍼니에서 4개의 레이블로 분리해서 운영하신다고 하셨는데 그 4개 레이블이 뭔지 어떤 기준으로 스플릿 됐는지 혹시 간략하게나마 설명 주실 수 있으면 감사하겠습니다.
우선 제일 좋은 지표는 앨범 세일이 가장 의미 있는 지표 중에 하나예요. 왜냐하면 음원은 음악이 인기가 있으면 잘 될 수도 있어요. 그러니까 가수를 별로 안 좋아해. 근데 그 음악이 정말 좋아서 계속 듣는 사람들이 있어서 음원 결과는 사실 그렇게 직접적이지 않아요. 그러나 앨범은 정말 그 아티스트에 대한 충성도가 높은 팬들만 사기 때문에 앨범 판매량이 높으면 그대로 그게 공연 수익으로 연결이 되기 때문에 왜냐하면 앨범을 돈을 주고 살 정도면 공연도 가고 그 다음에 머천다이즈라고 이제 상품도 사는 데까지 연결되기 때문에 우리 같은 아이돌들을 데리고 있는 회사들의 가장 의미 있는 지표 중에 하나는 앨범 판매량입니다. 근데 트와이스는 지금 남성 아이돌 팬들 대부분의 남성 아이돌 팬들보다도 앨범 판매량이 많이 나오고 있는 상황이에요. 그래서 그게 투어를 가능하게 하고 다른 여러 가지 부가 수익으로 연결이 되는 거고요. 4개의 레이블은 왜 4개로 나눴냐면 우리 회사가 지금 몇 개까지 많이 나눌수록 좋긴 한데 몇 개 정도로 나눴을 때 제대로 원하는 결과를 낼 수 있는 역량이 될까 했을 때 아직까지는 4개라고 생각을 해서 나누게 됐습니다. 그 4개의 레이블의 책임자들은 당연히 이제 저희 회사에서 가장 믿는 사람들 4명을 이제 그 헤드로 앉혔고요.
네, 사업가이시기 이전에 작곡가로서 즉 이제 콘텐츠 창작자로서 계시는데 얼마 전에 이제 방시혁 작곡가님께서 인터뷰를 하신 것 중에 콘텐츠를 창작하는 거는 그 어떤 것보다도 엉덩이로 앉아 있는 게 중요하다라는 인터뷰를 봤어요. 네, 이제 박진영 작곡가님께서는 어떤 게 진짜 중요하다고 생각하시는지 콘텐츠를 창작하는 데 있어서 핵심 요소는 뭐라고 생각하시는지 궁금합니다.
시혁이는 이제 제가 제일 처음에 픽업을 했죠. 제일 처음에 이제 서울대 다니는 애를 뽑았는데 시혁이는 진짜 그렇게 생각할 확률이 많아요. 왜냐하면 이제 시혁이랑 저와의 가장 큰 차이는 졸업할 때 평점을 보시면 됩니다. 시혁이는 4.0이고 저는 1.9이기 때문에 스타일이 나오는 거죠. 예. 시혁이는 좀 이렇게 진득하게 치밀하게 계속 하는 편이고 저는 영감 안 받으면 그냥 영감이 안 오면 그냥 일어나 버리는 스타일이어서 그래서 옛날엔 둘이 또 굉장히 호흡이 잘 맞아서 JYP 처음 20년을 시혁이랑 함께 했죠. 둘이 좀 스타일이 다르긴 해요. 서울대잖아요. 좀 지루해요. 또 예.
네, 안녕하세요. 그 에이펙 인베스터스의 신영욱입니다.
네.
아까 디스트리뷰션 채널 얘기가 나와서 그런데 혹시 뭐 눈여겨보는 VR 쪽 뭐 테크놀로지나 아니면 사업들이나 이런 게 좀 있을까 해서 궁금해서 여쭤봤습니다.
일단 VR이나 그런 모든 것들은 저에게는 굉장히 패시네이팅한 거예요. 정말 이것들이 자리를 잡는다면 저희에게는 컨텐츠를 더 많은 사람에게 더 직접적으로 전달할 수 있는 수단이기 때문에 그래서 저희는 굉장히 관심 있게 보고 있고요. 여러 업체들하고 미팅도 하고 있고 다음 새로운 수단이 언제 어떻게 자리 잡을지에 대해서 굉장히 민감하고 예민하게 귀 기울여서 보고 있습니다. 근데 아직까지는 확실히 정착한 것들이 없어서 미팅들을 하고 있는 단계입니다.
Hi, my name is Joyce Kim. I'm the co-founder of a company called Soompi from a long time ago, an early K-pop site, and I also co-founded Stellar, which is one of the largest blockchain protocols now. And so I'm curious, having seen how large K-pop has gone around the world, largely due to your leadership and some of the leadership of some other great Korean producers, and seeing the role that Korea has taken in the blockchain space globally as well. I'm curious what you think personally about the blockchain space and whether you have any plans for the company as well in that space.
We spend a lot of time meeting companies related to blockchains. And as of now, we really believe that can be a much more efficient, powerful platform to meet with our consumers directly. That's what's fascinating. So yes, we are very deeply looking into it right now and meeting with a lot of companies related to it.
Hi, this is Gang. I'm from China. It's my great honor to see you on stage.
Me too. Thank you.
Yeah, because my question is, maybe you know there's a very popular app in China right now called TikTok. Basically, it's very, very popular. So my question is, people like TikTok because there's so many, it's kind of platform for people, anybody can be the celebrities. And also in China, internet celebrity, the economy is also huge. So, but because I listened to your presentation, because you spend lots of efforts, money, resources to help young generations to be the superstar. So actually, I don't know if you see that's the trend for the industry, internet celebrities basically versus the professional celebrities. How do you see the market goes?
I think China's market it's very interesting because actually the percentage of, especially within the younger generation, meeting what they want to meet in online is much more bigger than any other place in the world. The younger generation of China really spends so much time digitally, like online or on their apps through SNS. So yes, I really believe we could test a lot of new process or a lot of new ways to meet with our fans and our consumers. We could test it in China because a lot of younger generation already are into the digital world, maybe more than any other countries in the world. So we're very excited to do that, and we'll keep trying to doing that.
네, 안녕하십니까?
어디 계세요?
예, 여기 있습니다.
아, 예.
네, 저희 과학기술정보통신부 소프트웨어 진흥과장인데요.
아, 예.
정책적인 그 차원에서도 굉장히 오늘 그 JYP 2.0에 대해서 굉장히 그 감명 깊게 봤고요. 저희 애도 지금 중학교 3학년인데 트와이스를 굉장히 좋아하고, 저는 이제 개인적으로 날 떠나지 마도 굉장히 좋아했지만 너의 뒤에서를 굉장히 좋아했는데, 앞으로 JYP의 입장, 그 개인적인 입장에서 그런 발라드를 내실 생각을 없으신지 질문해보고 싶습니다.
이런 분들 때문에 제가 삶의 활력이 저를 끝까지 가수로 봐주시는 분들이 있어서 너무 좋고, 제 앨범도 지금 준비 중이고요. 또 완성되는 대로 또 나오겠습니다. Okay, last question. I guess the time's up. Maybe these two. Yeah.
저 글로벌리제이션과 로컬리제이션에 대해서 말씀하셨는데, 그 로컬 인컴벤트 엔터테인먼트 회사과 어떻게 경쟁하실 건지, 그러니까 what's JYP's competitive advantage in, for example, Japanese market when there's an incumbent Japanese entertainment company that's doing well?
Our advantage is, as you see, Twice is very different from Japanese girl groups. So the Japanese people recognize that, and also the Japanese industry recognized that. So when Twice went in and did the K-pop style music and dance, actually a lot of companies, Japanese major companies, approached us to work together. So even the two projects that I announced, the Boy Story, we partner up with Tencent Music and Entertainment. So we partner up to do that project, and the Japanese girl group thing also, we partner up with a powerful Japanese company, so we're doing it together. So instead of it's not like a competition, but more like we're creating something together.
저희 정말 죄송한데 한 질문만 더 할게요.
네네.
Hi, Mr. Park. My name is Henry. I'm an investor. And I was very much moved by your salesmanship today. So I quickly took a look at your company and stock price. So I realized that your company was, in terms of the stock price, it was very quiet for the last 5-6 years. And then it just took off in 2017. And I looked at the numbers. The revenue roughly went up by 50%, but your market cap tripled in 2017. So what happened? What happened? What was different? And how is it going to be different going forward?
Until last year, I really I wasn't interested in doing this type of events because I wanted to make sure that our company is solid first. In order to do the salesmanship that I did today, I wanted to do this when I'm confident of my company. But I was trying a lot of different experiments. When I saw Steve Jobs pass away and the Apple stock price just tumbling down, that's when I thought, what if I die? What would happen to JYP? And that was pretty scary. So since then, I wanted to make sure this company will run without me. So the reliance of me in JYP company, it dramatically dropped. Every Korean would know that the Wonder Girls, Rain, all the great hits that they sang, it was written and composed by me. So instead of all the songs, I was saying JYP. All the songs were mine. But since then, I said, I got to start writing songs. I want to have a system. So I started a company called JYP Publishing. I signed over 30 musicians, and I trained them. I trained them to become great songwriters, great composers, and now they are making songs. So if you see Twice, I only wrote 2 of their biggest hits. The other songs were written by other composers that I trained. So not only in the music field, but marketing, promoting, everything, I wanted to make sure it runs by a system. So even if I disappear, it'll still be okay. So doing that, I had to go through a lot of trial and errors to see what works, what doesn't work, what is systemizable, and what is not systemizable. So, and what's better to systemize and what's not better to systemize. So doing all those experiments, I really didn't care about the numbers of our company or doing investor relations. I didn't care. And when I came with some type of solution that's starting to work, that's when the company took off. And now I'm confident enough to tell you guys to go buy my stocks. Yeah. Thank you.
Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac.
네, 수고 많으셨습니다. 네, 이렇게 계속 끝까지 지켜주신 여러분들 감사드리고요. I really do want to show my appreciation for McCurry because this entire week we've been coordinating and collaborating with McCurry. In fact, the reason why JYP is here is thanks to McCurry's effort. So as part of their Emerging Technology Summit conference, we're collaborating with them to introduce the financial investors with the startups and technology companies. And I think everybody was able to get something out of that. So we hope that this is a start of a beautiful friendship. So once again, collaboration, culture, technology, and we're going to continue. Thank you very much. And as a tradition, 항상 우리 데모데이 끝날 때마다 또 다음 기수, 12기수 애플리케이션이 열렸습니다. 그래서 그 스파클랩 웹사이트에 찾아오셔서 많은 지원을 부탁드립니다. 네, 감사합니다. 그럼 다음 we'll see you next time. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, all the SparkLabs folks, come up to the stage, please.
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash.